What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Today we're gonna play another adventure of Pokemon Quest! Yes, this game is so awesome! I got another shiny today. I gotta save that for another adventure, as much as I wanted to bring that to you, but I will bring that to you tomorrow. Today we are gonna get every single evolution of Eevee! Yes, we're gonna get Jolteon, Flareon, and of course, Vaporeon. Yes, we're gonna do that all today, and it's all thanks to Plushie Films. I wanna give a big thank you to Plushie Films. Plushie gave me the recipe for normal type Pokemon. I did not know this recipe. It is the plain crepe a la cube recipe. So thank you, Plushie, for that. I really appreciate it. This is the recipe here, and yeah, it will give you normal type Pokemon. I was pulling Farfetch'd, probably like too many Farfetch'd, a lot of Kangaskhan too. I got Chansey, and I also managed to get myself an Eevee. We'll see that in just a second. So yeah, I got my Eevee, and I was like, well, you know, if I'm gonna have an Eevee, I should probably evolve it, of course, and start to get my Pokedex filled out. So I decided to go all the way and get all 3 evolutions for your entertainment, alright, and plus mine too, okay? So here we go, we're gonna go ahead and get all 3 of these evolutions. As you can see, I did get a ton of Kangaskhan. I don't really need that many Kangaskhan. I got so many Farfetch'd that I had to cut out of the video as well. I was hoping for maybe a shiny Farfetch'd, but I did not get one. If you guys want to guess what shiny Pokemon I got, maybe you can guess. I think there is some footage of it in this video that you might see hidden somewhere, but yeah, I had to cut this video down to 10 minutes just for the evolutions. I had so much extra footage, so many new Pokedex entries, but I'll have to put that all in a different video. Such a good, probably like day or 2 days of gameplay that I was like, you know what, let me separate this into 2 videos because we got such good footage. Alright, so that means the game is good. That means the game is fantastic. We got so much good footage that I had to make 2 episodes, so that's actually pretty darn good. Alright, here is my first ever Eevee. No, it's not my first, actually. I've gotten Eevee before, but this is pretty cool. I got Eevee, and we're gonna evolve it. So what does it take to evolve an Eevee? Okay, well, I'll tell you guys right up front very quickly in the video, you do have to get to level 36, alright, you guys, level 36, which is a lot harder than you think, and I'll give you some tips on how you can get there quickly, and based on the different combinations of Power Stones that you have, you will get different evolutions of Eevee, and there's a specific way to get each and every evolution, so I'm going to tell you those as well right now. Alright, so let me just tell you that if you have more attack Power Stones, then you're going to get a Flareon. If you have more health Power Stones, then you're going to get a Vaporeon. And if you have an equal number including 0 Power Stones, then you will get Jolteon. It's actually very, very simple. I'm going to show you that this works throughout the course of this video. Now, as I mentioned, it does take a lot longer than you would expect to get a level 36 Eevee. I was actually leveling up and leveling up and leveling up, and I was like, whoa, how do you get the evolved Eevee? So eventually, ironically, I got to level 35, and then I went and Googled it, and it said you have to get to level 36, and I was like, wow, I was so close. But I'm really glad that I Googled it, because then I found the information about the Power Stones, and if I did not know that, I would have got a Jolteon, but what I actually want is a Vaporeon, which we are about to see right now. But before you can do that, you must set your Power Stones. It's very, very important. You have to go and actually click Power Charms on the screen where it shows your Pokemon, and then you have to go in. You can see here I'm on Eevee's Power Charms, and you have to set the Power Charms so that you can actually evolve the correct evolution. If you don't do this, you probably won't get the one that you want, and then you're going to spend a lot of time getting yourself a level 36 Eevee that doesn't evolve to the right one. So just make sure that you do this first and don't accidentally evolve without checking your Power Stones. So I'm doing it here. Now I did kind of add some Power Stones just to test, because I was like, well, what if I add a bunch of Power Stones? But the way that it works is if you have more Health Stones, then you will get the Vaporeon. If you have more Attack Stones, then you'll get the Flareon. And if they're equally split, then you get the Jolteon. So in this case, I have one more health stone than I have attack stones, so I'm gonna get a Vaporeon, which is what I want. Vaporeon is my favorite of the three. Now I do like Jolteon quite a bit, but Vaporeon takes the cake. Vaporeon is my favorite. Alright, and it's worth mentioning that the effect stones, the move stones there, they don't do anything. They have no effect on the evolution process for Eevee, so it's worth mentioning that those don't matter. You don't have to do anything regarding those as far as the evolution goes. So here we go. This is my final training, and we are level 36. Hey! Now there's some other cool ways you can level up other than just training with random Pokemon, and I'm going to cover that in just a minute. But for now, let's just enjoy this Vaporeon evolution. Nice! Very nice. Alright, that was good. I'm very happy to get Vaporeon. Once I got the Vaporeon, I got a little bit hungry, and I was like, you know what? Let's go and get all the evolutions. So that's what I did. I was like, okay, let's go and get it. Let's get it. So I had a couple more Eevees that came. I've been using that recipe of the plain crepe a lot. It is 2 balm mushrooms and 3 honey. Alright, so it's pretty easy. Those are not hard to come by, so you can get those ingredients pretty easily. So I went ahead and took my other Eevees that I've got, and I leveled them up as well. Now you can see I got a really good Lickitung. I was a little bit sad to get rid of that Lickitung because it had good moveset and it had just very good charm bingos. So I was like, oh, too bad. But I really wanted to make this video for you guys, so I'm like, that's okay. Let me just let these Pokemon go. Let's get up to level 36, nice and easy. Now I'm going to show you guys a trick here. Obviously, it's very difficult to get up to level 36. It's, you know, like getting to level 34, level 35 is even pretty tricky. So if you're using that same recipe that I mentioned a whole lot, then you probably have a couple of extra Eevees laying around. And this is a trick that you can use to get through those last couple of levels that are really hard to get through. Look at that. You get an instant level up by evolving an Eevee into an Eevee. Sorry, I mean training an Eevee into an Eevee, alright? So when you train that Eevee into the other Eevee, you get an instant level up, kind of like the rare candies in the original game. And here we go, we got my Jolteon! Let's go! Second of the 3 evolutions. So that's just a little trick that you can use, taking that low level Eevee and then using it to get from level 35 to level 36, because it's a big level. You could actually spend quite a few lower level Pokemon trying to get there, but all you need is one Eevee, no matter what level it is, to get that one level. So that's kind of a cool trick. I just happened to use it right there to get the evolution for Jolteon, and it worked out pretty nicely. So here's another trick you guys can use. The Pikachu surfboard will give you a chance to get multiple Pokemon, and I'm not sure if it's the only item or decoration that you can get that gives you that ability, but as you can see here, I did get 3 Pokemon off of 1 cooking pot. So that is a really, really huge bonus, and especially when that is a high level cooking pot, you can see that these are all like high level 40 Pokemon that I got. So that's going to speed up your process to get your Eevee leveled up a lot faster when you get those multiple Pokemon. That's like getting 2 or 3 cooking pots all at one time. So that's definitely going to speed it up. I mean, you can see those are super high level. So there I got the level 60 Porygon. That thing gave me like, what, like 13 levels or something? Like ridiculous. That level 60 Porygon is a beast. Kind of feel bad to let it go, but look at all the levels. No, it's like 7 levels. So, I mean, yeah, very impressive. Thank you, Porygon. And here we go with my final evolution to get all 3 Pokedex entries off of Eevee. So all you need is the plain crepe recipe. That's a very easy recipe to accomplish. You're going to need to get 3 Eevees. I recommend getting more because you can get those instant level ups like I mentioned. And of course you're just going to need a couple of power stones in various configurations to get all 3 evolutions. It's actually not that hard. So I did it throughout the course of about 2 days. It took me quite a few battery recharges to make this video. So yeah, it did take me a little while to put this together. But for you guys, worth it. Anyway, that's gonna be the end for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I cannot wait to show you the shiny Pokemon that I got on my next episode, and I cannot wait to see you guys on my live stream for this game. Make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so that you're aware of my live streams and you can come and hang out when I'm live. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to my amazing subscribers, and peace.